Hi guys. Okay, let me change the position of this camera now. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just taking you all around. Okay, so what experience should I start with? Here on my list, I want to start with the experience of trying to make money at first. Hi Tolu, welcome. Man, I'm nervous. Okay, so the first one is how I traveled to Turkey and then I thought I was going to make money almost immediately. I traveled as a student now. Everyone is just wishing that when they just get to school, they start work and all that. Thank you so much. And first of all, after my first semester, I went to start with a job. And then I didn't find any job. So one day I heard that people were picking fruits for money. Like if you go to anybody's farm, I mean those interested, if you go to their farm, you pick a fruit and then they pay you. And I asked, just fruit? They said yes, just fruit. So I heard all the time they were going to pick apple and they will pay like up to 100 tele. That was like 2020 during the period of COVID-19 and stuff like that. So 100 tele. Then I said, please, if you come and carry me on. So the next day, they said we are going to leave by 7 a.m. the next day. So I told them my location. They came and picked me up. I just thought it was just like pick fruits now. After picking fruits, you just maybe it's not going to cost the whole day or take the whole day. They'll just give you money and you go home. When I got there, number one, they didn't give me food. Ha! And I haven't had any breakfast. I was like, this is not fair. And then I picked fruits. Like I kept on picking apple till like 12 noon from 7 a.m. Okay, let me just say like past 7. I got there past 7 and stuff like that. And then we started picking apples. And as you pick, they'll tell you fast, fast. Oh, I've never experienced this type of thing before. I said, so this is what it will cost me to actually make money while picking fruits. And then after that day, I went home. Everywhere. I was feeling pains, my waist, everywhere. I said, these fruits that I picked. Anyway, the good thing was that I took some fruits home. Like apple is like everywhere and it's very, very cheap in my city, like the city I went to. So they just gave me the 100 tele. And during that period, Nigeria had an issue. They weren't permitting withdrawals with normal cards and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, having this 100 tele is just going to be a very good gain for me. And this thing could just go on like day 1, day 2, day 3, as much as you want. And as long as you want, you can just go there, pick fruits, and then they pay you. That first day, ha, my whole body, everywhere, I was just feeling pains. Then another day, like after that week, so I didn't go again. I didn't go. And that week, someone else said it's time for us to do onions, that those interested should raise their hand. I said, is it the same? Like I had to confirm if it was the same farmer that we went to his place that time. They said, no, this person is different. Okay, I said, I will go. I went. The worst. This one under the scorching sun that I was using hoe to. I just did a lot of things just to make money. And due to what Nigeria was in, because my parents were willing to like support me, and I just wanted to make money. Europe is not the same. Turkey is the only country that has officially 2 continents. That's Europe and Asia. But sometimes they they pick up Middle East, they pick up some other stuff for different reasons. So that was that for my fruits story. It happened. Like sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'm okay now. Let me just try and just pick any fruits, maybe cherry or apple, as far as they will pay me. I kept on doing that, but once in a while. And the time I picked onions, or the time I went in for onions, this part of my body was black, and then this part was now white. Like even my legs, it was not easy at all. Like, but people, like, if I take picture and share, people will be like, "Oh, Roslyn is living the life. Roslyn is enjoying. Roslyn, send us this, send us that." Say if I hear Bakam, if you guys follow me to that farm and pick fruits before. Hmm. But that was it. Oh. Then later, and I started to like apply to jobs. I heard people were giving jobs to native speakers, native English speakers. Oh, English native speakers. I said, okay, see, I speak English. I'm from Nigeria. What else people want from me? Fully this thing now. It's not hard. I prepared my CV. I even wrote one exam online just to get one certificate. Like they call it TESOL certificate, 120 hours TESOL certificate. So I spent 120 hours of my time to get that certificate, and I went and I started applying to jobs. Please, people should take me. I'm an English teacher. Take me, take me. After applying, these people just turned me down. They were not even okay. No, no, no. I actually went for an interview for one school. That school actually is a private school. So I got there. They asked me if I would be around during summer. I said no, I would like to actually visit home in Nigeria and stuff like that. I said okay, we'll contact you if you're around. We'll call you for summer job. If you're not around, then we'll know what to do. That period I didn't travel again. I didn't know what happened, but I didn't travel that summer again, and they didn't call me. I just left them, and I started going from house to house to teach kids, English language and all that. And they'll pay me. Someone said they'll pay me one 35 tele, 35 Turkish lira for 1 hour. I was like, okay, let's go. So if I spend 2 hours teaching their son, they will pay me 70 Turkish lira. That was not bad. I mean, compared to 100 Turkish lira for the whole day picking fruits. Okay, so I have another story. Well, I'm black, but I'm not saying like because I'm black they should treat me anyhow or something. I'm a lady and then I'm a black. So one day I was going to school, I entered the bus, and they have this habit of, the bus are kind of like, the seats are kind of like paired, one, two, and then there is this one that's one single seat. So I sat on one of the paired seats. I had no friend with me. So yes, the seat was empty. So I sat down and someone entered. I can't remember them by sexes, but I just know that someone entered and saw the space and didn't want to sit. Now I went to the back and decided to stand. Very unusual. But some people do that if they're just going to the nearest bus stop. So another person entered, did the same thing. I was like, and I was carrying my school bag like a baby. I'm like, okay, so this seat is just being empty for nothing. I just carried my bag and put on the seat and said, so nobody wants to sit with me. So let me just relax, enjoy my life. Once immediately I did that, one lady entered, or was it one guy that entered, and then now decided to sit with me, and then I know how to raise this stuff. Like sometimes they do that a lot. Like, you're a lady and you're a lady and then you are black. I think they do it to their ladies too. Turkey is an Islamic state, so they respect ladies. Yeah. There is even this thing about animals and ladies, that you don't touch them. You don't touch animals, you don't touch ladies. I know some of you must have seen the stuff they said, tell me you're a Turkish without telling me you're a Turkish. You see a cat being pet on the road and stuff like that. Maybe use brush on the cat or stuff like that. So that's Turkey for you. And then when it came to settling in, I don't even understand. Like, okay, who travels abroad or who travels with beverages? No, let me just excuse milk and bonvita, for a start. But for me, I took beverages. I took milk, took bonvita, I took cornflakes, I took everything with me. I went to Turkey. I mean, people would prefer to take something like egusi or bono, stuff like that, like really the solid that when you eat it you'll be full and stuff like that. But me, I decided to take beverages. I mean, taking that beverages was not like I just wanted to, but because I was going to the dormitory at first and I wasn't sure that I would be permitted to cook. So I was like, even though maybe when I get there, I might buy from African stores. Number one, my city is very small, that it's not like Istanbul where you can get lots of African stores. My city had an African store. But with time, I got to understand that. But I picked beverages. After picking those beverages, I I I went to Turkey and then started eating it. But I regretted it at some point because I began to make some African friends and they had homes. Like I could easily go to a home to cook or find a house. But that was just it for it. I really did like my experience in Turkey. And then there was a time I experienced earthquake. Now everybody's talking about the earthquake that happened in Turkey. Man, I had to call my friends, and every one of them, they are just really traumatized because it's something that they've never experienced. It's something that they've never experienced. For me, when I was there around, was it 2021? Yeah, I think it was 2021 where I experienced the first tremble. Like, sorry, the tremor of the earthquake just got to us a little bit. Nide is actually a very safe city. So, but this current earthquake now, the tremor got to my city, and even many buildings fell down in my city. Or let me just say some buildings fell down in my city. Something that we've never experienced before. And I called my friends. My friends are like, Omo, if you see this thing, the house was just moving like this, moving. Like, I couldn't even imagine. I said, please, oh, thank God I'm not even in Turkey right now, I'm in Poland carrying out a research, and I feel like I'm glad that I was not there to experience it, because this thing will just leave me with a very huge trauma. And my friends there, my friends were really, really, I had to check up on them. They were like, oh, Rosalind, this is not something that you should experience. It's very, very serious. And seeing the news about it and stuff, it's like the second time the magnitude of earthquake is getting to that height, like 7.4, 7.7. No, this one is 7.7. Mind you, like, people now build homes or houses with the structure withstanding up to 8 magnitude of earthquake, just in case it comes, because Turkey has this natural disaster of earthquake, sometimes wind, very dangerous wind too. So people that live in a very terrible area where earthquake can easily strike get to build their homes more than eight whatsoever thing of magnitude to withstand earthquake. But this one, it didn't even care if those buildings were built to withstand that amount of earthquake. But the thing just pulled homes down, pulled a lot of people down. Look, one of our lecturers, like, we got a news that one of our lecturers died from this um happening, the event of the earthquake, and it was very, 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 very hard. Man, I'm really, really glad that you guys are joining me here. Thank you so much. Treasure, I see you. Odud, I see you. Tolu, number one. Kodak. G, what's up, my G? Thank you for coming. I see you. Odu, the two Odus, I see you. Oh my god, I see you, Taiwo. Oh my god, Taiwo, Twale. I see you, Nash. I see you, Cash Rocks. For real, everyone that just came by, I really do appreciate. I see you, Unique Debbie. I see you, Halima. Oh my god, I have to just go back and see how a lot of people came out to check up on me. I'm live here. Okay. Oh my god, you know what? I even came to this Turkey because of that though. They give a lot of scholarships for real. The thing is, you just have to pray. Like, nobody knows when it will strike. And so I see you, Oduna. Odun. I don't even know what to say again. I see you. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing your name correctly. I see Odunaya and Oduneye. I love you guys. I see every one of you, and I really do appreciate your presence. I see you, Jennifer. Oh my god, like, everyone just came for me. This thing is fitting me. We don't know, like, I feel so nice. I feel so happy. I mean, as the time comes, I'll keep sharing the stories. Yeah, I'm safe. The good thing is that I'm currently in Poland carrying out a research. So my friends that are in Turkey and in my city specifically, they are really, really traumatized. And I just thank God that all of them are fine, because I don't even know how I would have felt, if anything had happened to either of them. But thank God, thank God. I'm safe, Jennifer. Thank you so much. So this night I decided to go live. You guys wouldn't even imagine. Like, I can't tell you guys what I did just to come on live right now, because I never knew I had Flash spirit. Flash is very, very fast. Please don't tickle me. Don't tickle me, Treasure. Treasure, if I start speaking Igbo, ọkwa gị ga-agba ọsọ. Mụ amakwetesha asụ Igbo, nna asụ Igbo. Na-asụ ọha afịa, na-asụ. I even speak Imo State akwa Imerakpole or something like that. Imerakpole, Arimoma, and stuff like that. Owerenchi say stuff. I just like culture. I like culture. I like culture. That's why. comes easy for me. Sometimes I pass myself, like I think I speak 7 languages, but not completely well. Like I speak, mm, I don't want to call Yoruba because people that are from Yoruba when I start asking you questions in Yoruba, like I just know a little bit of Yoruba, a little bit of Hausa, Igbo properly, and then my own language on half year, and then I know Turkish, I know French a little bit, and then Polish. Oh my god, Polish is just very different. I've been trying to learn Polish language, but the one I want to join now like is Spanish. Yeah. Oh my god, people are making my hair burst. Who see my hair? I'm a box of talent. Thank you. I feel so sweet. Thank you. People don't know what people are doing for me now. Like, hmm. I don't want to speak Yoruba. Yoruba is like I can start with a dunu yoduna. Sorry. Okay, I actually like languages and I don't feel no, it wouldn't burst. It wouldn't burst. My God, thank you so much for this. This is the second time you're saying this to me, Jennifer, and I really do appreciate. Like, this is you speaking life into me. Like you are giving me all the good wishes possible. Thank you, and I appreciate that. Thank you, treasure. And there's this thing. I think my parents didn't train me with English language. They were more of Igbo or Hafia and stuff like that. And my parents are from the same village, like let me say Ohafia and Hafia, but different villages. So the way they speak too differs. So sometimes my mom will be like Dugrode and my dad will be like Dugode. So but it means the same thing, and sometimes I mix it up, and so I just enjoy it. I don't know why. So I just want to spend like 20 to 30 minutes here, and it's already 17 minutes, and I'm really glad that you guys joined me. Okay, so I went to Turkey in they say you should stop calling them Turkey. They say I went to Turkey in 2019 October. Yes. And then the first thing I did was to learn their language. Hi Vicky Best. Oh my god, Vicky Best is another person that knows Turkish language, and yes, and though she's not in Turkey right now, she's in a bigger good country. So I went to Turkey in 2019, and then I learned their language first. In fact, part of my YouTube videos used to be teaching people Turkish language, and then at some point I got stuck because I couldn't what would I say? I couldn't. There are some words that cannot be changed to English language, but you just know how to express yourself, like find your way, get through the meanings and all that. So after learning the language, I started my master's program because my master's program was going to be in Turkish. Yes, that was why. But very good thing that happened was the fact that COVID-19 came and we had to learn online. And learning online, our lecturers had to share YouTube videos that are basically in English. This science field, like usually they use this. We used Teams, Microsoft Teams, to learn during the COVID-19 period. So yeah, we talk something with Turkish language is that you just have to learn it. Wherever you go, they speak their language. These people are very, very like they like their language very well. So know how, you just have to learn. And yeah, they still learn how to speak English, they learn how to speak other languages. So for me, my goal in this journey of languages is just to learn basically the UN languages, all these them French, all these them English, Spanish. I don't know if German is there, but I just want to learn those ones. Because for real, this Turkish language, you can't speak it elsewhere in the world. It's only in Turkey. And maybe some parts of Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, Afghanistan, like all those countries that are like siblings, they're siblings, they kind of like mix some words. So yeah, they interchange whatever thing. Very treasure, if you're saying this thing, you've learned git, at least that one can. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Odo. Yeah, the English language sometimes, you know, as a Nigerian, in Nigeria, if someone should speak anything outside what you've always known, like let me say, make a very bad sentence, you get to like laugh or do stuff. Immediately you just leave I mean, amongst friends, not like someone else speaking in a big place, you just start laughing. No, I'm just talking about within your friends circle and stuff like that. But outside Nigeria, almost expect anything. So that's how I got to like know how people, you know, how difficult it is to learn any language at all, English inclusive. So yeah, but I've graduated. I graduated last year, and I defended in Turkish language too. Yeah, I graduated last year. That's like July 2022. July 2000 and no, first week of July 2022 was when I did my defense, and I got my results, my certificate afterwards. So I'm just very very glad, you know. Then in Turkish, whenever they're trying to speak English, it's just very different, and you be like, you begin to appreciate how other people, in Nigeria back there, how they do speak English. One thing about this language is that it affected my English language. I keep saying it because sometimes I want to make reasonable sentence, and then I'll be sounding like them in my head. I'll be like, um, I'll just be sounding somehow in my own ears. You see, I all these little mistakes. That those are the kind of mistakes they make, and then I find myself making them as well because I have some of them will be like, oh Rosalind, can you help me? Like I want to be speaking English, and then let me speak English with you and stuff like that. Oh my god, my brother is here. My brother is all day. You can just he's into 3D animations. So you can just check him out. Where are your siblings and family? Oh, Treasure just asked where my people are. They are all over, like, here, there and stuff. Everybody's just like, okay, trying to, make meaning out of life. So yeah, someone in Nigeria. I'm the last born actually. The baby of the house, and I like it. I get very good vibes from it, and yeah, I have the best siblings and parents. You should not tell me to look at all the, oh my god, all this is my immediate elder brother. Yeah, yeah, I did my defense in Turkish too. So what is there again to talk about? Like I have like 7 minutes more, and I feel very very successful. I just like sharing my stories. I just like telling people what, like, my life is all about. If you have no story, this life can just be anyhow to you. You might just be living someone else's story. So I like creating my own story. This is what I have experienced. This is what it is. This is what I first hand, not like, but I don't know. Jenny, why? Okay, let me just say that I don't have a I don't have a boyfriend at the moment, but I know maybe by the time you're watching this video again, I might have a boyfriend. Let me just say in the next 1 week or something like that. Oh, thank you, Tolu. It's just very different. I know. With time, I'll bounce back well. Okay, so I success stories as well. Thank you, Odu, for even classifying it as something else. Mm. No, Mimi and Jerry, didn't miss anything. You might just want to, for real, I've told a lot of stories. Let me tell you about you, Treasure, Treasure and men, Treasure and guys. I just know that your guy will really, really hold you tight. Like, anyways, that's by the way. I like your vibe, Treasure. So, Treasure, I will go ahead to tell you that I don't have any Turkish boyfriend, but I have a lot of good Turkish friends. They always want to associate with Africans, make all these modeling kind of videos, pictures, and stuff. They want to show you one thing that you know I really need to calm down and tell you guys this story. No, yeah, no, they paying you all day. Okay, look at this. Look at this. I have been in Turkey for a while, and I know how their culture is. Like, I, I like, I like the way Turkey is. Then coming to Poland, the difference between Turkey and Poland is that Turkey people in Turkey or Turkish people tend to show you their culture. Like they want to show you everything. They want to take you to the best city. They want to take you to the best place they have. They just keep sharing everything they have. But in Poland, like in as much as they tell you, okay, you can go visit there, they don't have that enthusiasm to take you to they don't have the enthusiasm to take you there. Like they just tell you and then anything you want to do. But those other people, they Turkish people, they plan, they tell you, okay, let's go here, let's visit here and stuff. Oh, thank you so much, Ayomi Ade. Ayomi Ade, thank you so much. I will have to keep trying for real because sometimes I feel I don't complete my stories. Sometimes I feel I'm giving out a lot of, you know, a lot of personal stuff. But I just want to tell, in the line of any story I'm telling, I want to be picking some salient points, not really everything. Oh my God, who wants to come and marry me like this? By everybody's asking if single or set. I don't know what to say. The fact that like I know Vicky Best on a personal basis and then Audie on a personal basis, and I'm glad that they are here. And then the other of my friends, like they have turned family, Debbie, Treasure, Tolu, Odun, everybody. Ayomi, the Jennifer, Treasure. Oh my God, I really love you guys. This is now a new family for me. Our odd. Oh my God, see, I didn't take them seriously. Like this is how we catch cruise in this our family niche, our YouTube crib, stuff like that. Sorry, YouTube crib and stuff. So, oh my God, Taiwo Space, I thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for joining my live. I mean, when I'm not able to premiere any video, I could just come and tell my story as short or as simple as I can. Like, I feel I've had a lot of experiences for let me just say complete 20 decades of my life. So it might not be an abroad experience. It might just be an experience I had while I was in Nigeria or at some point in my life. So I just want to keep sharing stories. Thank you guys. This is my second live video on YouTube and I really do appreciate. You guys really want to know what happened, like how I had to make up, how I had to let me feel myself. Thank you so much, guys. My hair is sitting pretty. Oh, Vicky Best, thank you. Vicky Best is one of. I should tell you guys something. Like Vicky Best was the person that made me to start my YouTube channel with at least the Turkish lessons because she was like, Roslyn, you just have to start teaching people Turkish. You know Turkish so well. You have to do this and all that. So she has been there. Like started long time ago. But now I've hidden all those videos and this is me. I've transformed my channel to storytelling channel basically. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the message that Jennifer sent. Okay, did you have any cultural shock when you moved? Yes, I did. The fact that it was an Islamic state, all my life I have stayed in Nigeria is a religious country. I have basically stayed in Igbo land. Well, before I moved to Abuja and stuff. So, but there was still balance while I was at Abuja. Sorry, while I was in Abuja, there was still balance, cultural differences and all that, but it was not that much. So, but coming here, it was just very different. Firstly, the language. Secondly, their choice of meal, how they mix meals and stuff, and of course, their culture, the way they dance. So it's very different. They like doing like this while dancing. That's for Turkish people, and it's very very nice. Like you know. So this is the end of my live section on YouTube for some of the experiences I've had in abroad, and thank you guys for coming around. I really do appreciate and wish to see you all some other time. Thank you guys. One love. Okay.